shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. From the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at the newly named New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his full. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Set, ready. 6 yards. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Squeeze. Check. Switch.
First carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Baby.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 31.
Elliott. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I know you feel
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 41-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Shift. Watch the shift. He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come. 6 guys.
A first down carry by Elliott. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
He wasn't ready.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I got him. Mike, zoom. Mike 54.
Jackson from the shotgun. This will be caught by Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Set. Hey, Mike. 15 Lonnie. Mike 50. I got it. Switch.
Now Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
That's it, baby.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Watch 54. 3 buzz. 6. Hey, watch it go. Check Mike 54.
Now it's Jackson.
Mike 54. Here we go.
And that's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Go!
Ready up.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check, check. 59.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Let's go.
The first carry for Josh Adams. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Big grip.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. Now, keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a first-quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball is thrown. We had an expression when I played. It was called break on it. Every time the quarterback puts the ball in the air,
Here we go,
break on the football.
It's just me and you.
And accumulate those interceptions.
Former defensive back. You remember those 3 interception games. They can be contagious. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit it.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. They're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, because some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Easy work.
It'll
It's
only
easy
be
work.
a gain
It's
of a
coming
yard,
again.
and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
On the double.
Mike 50. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
Yeah, from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Here we go.
The drive starts with a handoff to Adams. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Okay, Brady, I see
That
you.
first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Let's go
Trying
now.
to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Dolphins 7, Bills nothing.
Here we go. 30 base.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Get it.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's going to rifle one. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready up. Bravo.
Mike is a 50. Check Mike's 50.
Defense wins championships, baby.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. This one caught by Isabella. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Andy Isabella, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Down.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
51's Mike. Mike, you can't
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence escaping the point, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
That's how we do it.
They just gave up a sack then, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lawrence. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
That's taken on the 25. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 50, set. Right there. And read. 54 Mike. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 50-yard line.
Let's go. 50. 60 out low. Yeah, that's what I do. Check 24.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Pass incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Orbit. Hey, alert. Mike, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I'm here all day.
On third down, Jackson. He wants it all for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're one.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Yeah. Touchdown, baby.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Got it.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter. You're down,
Check 26, check 26.
Hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you can
called
go.
it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
You got it. You got
Dante
it.
Pettis
You got
with
it.
touchdown number 12 on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Jackson from the gun. He'll throw. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away. That means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
Come on,
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
You. Mike, check.
Go.
To throw again.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing
He'll
nothing
get this to
today.
Eckler. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Come on, baby.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
18 Gator.
Check 59. Gotta do better.
Hey, Echo.
Come on, QB, come on.
Deep river.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence.
Knockdown, baby. You ain't got the key to this one.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Let's go.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
5.
2nd and 6. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Dog. Hit it.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
So we got man. Go. Banjo.
Trying to shake up the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And I think the ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To throw is Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Look at that quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and run forward with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Miami. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
On the set.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Keanu O'Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Oh, yeah. And here we go now.
2nd and long. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
Interception.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
Watch the ball.
Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Hey, Mike's 50.
To throw again on 2nd down.
I'm coming after
Jackson,
you.
he's going to let it go deep for the... And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Go. He's the man. Touchdown. He's the Mike. Go. Check.
From the gun, Jackson going for it all. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready?
Buffalo
60
offense
outlaw.
ready to go for their next drive.
Man,
Under a minute to go in the half.
Mike
The first
22,
half that hasn't been
Mike,
particularly
Mike,
kind
Mike.
to you.
Hey, man,
How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
4 down, even.
Hey, Sam on.
Kill.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to look end zone here for Pettis. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Let's go.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Target. Charlie. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
On the jump ball. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Delta. Mike 50. Watch the curl. Shift.
To throw is Jackson. To throw again. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Bills take over first.
Here we go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But
that's caught inside the 20. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down.
Buffalo
30
offense
base.
ready to go for their next
59.
drive. They have the ball here
You
for the
remember me?
inaugural drive
You
of the
remember
second
me?
half.
Let's go,
Pretty big
baby.
deficit,
Check
though. We'll
three,
see
check
what
two.
adjustments were made in
He's
that
checking,
locker
he's
room.
checking, he's
And
checking.
I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
you're gonna do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we
Go!
often talk about teams
10-2
scripting
stop.
plays to start a game. A lot of them
They gonna
script
need
to
some
start the
therapy
second half.
after
that.
too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by
You see
Jalen
me out
Ramsey.
here? That's right.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Stop your
And
whining.
able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins
There we go.
touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Dolphins 31, Bills 9.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
15 line.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Now.
Motion. Mike's 22, Mike's 22.
Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Any day.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller
We
with
got
a
him.
sack.
We got him.
Ready.
That's number 4.
50,
Sack number
plant.
4. They had 4 last
go,
week,
defense.
so
Get out the field,
he's been
defense.
down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack. It got his man complete. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards.
First down.
Come on,
A real
set.
field
60
flipper there as
yards.
all of a sudden they've got a
I'm here all
first
day.
down in the red
59's
zone.
Mike, 59's Mike.
5.
From the gun,
Cut,
Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from
It's
those
just me and you.
and in a hurry.
It's just me and you.
Flushed out right.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Shift.
Right stone. Travel. Full trot.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 33 as we ironically approach 3:33 remaining in the quarter. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A quick throw here out to Brown.
Boom!
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
From the 36, Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Keep doing you, boy.
Marquise Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Yeah, and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the double.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for the
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Deion Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Hey, high 7.
Check 59, Mike.
Now.
59, Mike to
Throwing
59.
on 3rd and long. Lawrence. And now here is another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off, and they take possession of the football and have it at their 36-yard line.
Let's get this. Seal this game.
Boy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Smoke. Defense. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Here we go. Let it go.
Jackson now, operating from the gun. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Mike, 54. Let him know. Mike's fighting.
Here's Jackson. Throwing again.
Coming for you, son.
He's going to look deep. And this is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
We touched down in your
Andy
city.
Isabella,
That's it.
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at that time, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Let's go.
On first down, Lawrence. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
So many times we hear quarterbacks or offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you get to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Baby! Get him, boy! Get him, boys!
Ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go! Check nickel.
Ready?
Throwing again. Lawrence. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
Hey, let's go! Interception all day, baby!
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
and he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Jordan Evans able to record his 5th sack of the season. Back now in Buffalo. And this is a blowout so far as we get set. For the fourth quarter, a very one-sided affair. And he's going to go down again. Jordan Evans in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. The guys on the team, don't worry. Things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Hey! Like 22, he's coming. 22.
Leaf River.
Back to throw.
Get off the field.
Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, baby. Keep it rolling.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. Suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Down.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now.
Fight.
All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because this is exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They'll come up now, second and 4 from the
Leo,
31.
Leo.
Mike to 59.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
You gotta get ready.
36. 36.
Hit it.
Second and 4. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Here we go. Set.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Tight ends left. Tight ends left. 4 down. 4 down.
Get it.
Motion man. Watch 12.
Lawrence.
Watch 12.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Interception, baby, all day.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Mike,
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Watch his slant. Watch his slanty.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now it's Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. 23 yards to pick up there.
Get ready.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jordan Evans, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
I'm going to run you over.
Check.
Go.
Watch out. Check.
Squeeze.
Check 99.
Throwing to Jackson. Going to throw deep for the end. And Brown's got it for a Dolphins touchdown.
That's it, huh? Good work, boys. Let's go.
Hollywood Marquise Brown. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
You got nothing.
From the gun, Lawrence. He's got the hook up with Conley. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Blitz.
Back to throw now on second and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate. But the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Check the backer.
Check 13. Check 13.
Carry now for Elliott. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Great
This thing
job.
is ugly.
Touchdown for days.
So another score there. And often you talk about the three phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Set, ready.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Come on,
They've
baby.
lost this one.
Let's see
Their
what you got.
offense is struggling. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that,
That's
and coaches
it,
want
baby.
to. I remember
That's
one
it.
time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
Ready.
And the coach
And
called
over.
a running play
Bring it.
and pretty
Bring
much
it.
said to everyone,
Bravo.
I want to see something executed
Mike
well
51,
before
Mike
we get
51,
out of here.
51.
And that was the
Hey,
message to the
ready.
team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done,
Hey,
and
come on
maybe
out
we
here.
can
Come
look
get
at that
some.
and say, we'll
Come
get
get
better as
some.
we
Come
go
on here. Come
forward.
get some.
That
He
catch
don't
good
want it.
for 5. It's third down.
That's a gain of 5.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Nice.
Let's go now. 70, Indy.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Let's go.
From the gun on third down. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the
60 outlaw.
sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Big River. Big River.
On fourth down, Lawrence. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Down.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
Five.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Exit.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hit it.
On first and 10, Lawrence. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Get it.
To throw again, Lawrence. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Ready, set.
Seventh play
check,
of the drive
59,
upcoming
59.
here on third and
Hey,
6.
wahoo.
59.
Now.
Check.
Operating
59.
from the gun.
Watch QB drop.
Lawrence. Nowhere
QB
to
drop.
escape, and he goes down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Ready,
They
ready.
converted once earlier in this
Tucson.
drive, but
Hey,
they'll
watch the
roll the
screen, watch
dice
the
here
screen.
again on fourth
Watch the
down.
screen.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.